Hi Disney friends, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I am Christina K. If you're new here, welcome. We talk about all things Disney here on the channel, and we're gonna do a lot of talking about Disney today. I haven't really posted any videos this week, so I've just been completely swamped with work because all these announcements have been dropping, so much is happening, and I feel like that relates to us here with Disney announcements. We went from like not having anything to all of a sudden it's like concerts, Disney. My mind is like blown this week. We have so much to talk about. I feel like it's very important to tell you when I'm filming this because we know the world is constantly changing. So I'm filming this the afternoon of May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Let's get into it and talk about Disney. We're going to talk about parks, movies, all that jazz. Let's start with Marvel because clearly that's where my head is at today. We're going to be introducing my sister to the first time to Avengers Endgame. So I'm very interested about that. I'll have a Marvel movie ranking coming soon. I'm probably going to do that around the time Black Widow comes out, which is right around the corner, July 9th. And now we know dates for the next couple of years worth of Marvel movies. Knock on wood that it stays that way because we know 2020 didn't happen that way. So we got Black Widow on July 9th. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The first trailer is out now. That's coming out September 3rd. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. I'm in like the phase where I can't let go of the older characters we know and love. I know there's newer ones that are coming in, but it's kind of nerve-wracking. Look, when they were announcing like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, I was nervous then too. Now love them, so I'm sure it's gonna happen here. But I don't know a lot about some of these movies, so it's gonna be interesting, or some of these comics, these storylines. We've got The Eternals coming out on November 5th, and if you guys didn't see that Marvel video of the announcements, I'm gonna link that in the description box alone because first of all, did I say alone? Below. First of all, that video gave me chills. It was amazing. If you haven't seen all the Marvel movies though, there's a lot of spoiler alerts in it, and they showed the first glimpse at the Eternals, so that was cool. And then at the end of this year, December 17th, you have Spider-Man No Way Home. Gonna be interesting. 2022, we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on March 25th. May 6th, about a year from today, we've got Thor Love and Thunder, and Taika Waititi is directing it. Oh my goodness, so excited. July 8th, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Fantastic name for the movie. And then 11/11, we have The Marvels, which is what they're titling the upcoming Captain Marvel movie. Very interesting. On February 17th of 2023 now, we're that far ahead, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. And then on May 5th, 2 years from today when I'm filming this, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We gotta wait 2 years, but you know what? We had to wait a full year last year with no Marvel, and now we're getting Marvel content, and it feels good. And actually, speaking of Marvel, Loki, they've bumped that up by like 2 days. It's gonna premiere on Wednesdays instead of Friday, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier was, and WandaVision, so looking forward to that. Okay, let's switch gears to Star Wars. Happy belated May the 4th be with you. We've got tons of Star Wars stuff that launched on Disney Plus, but like my thing that I am completely freaking out over is that Disney has created basically a real lightsaber. This is not one that you have to twist on like so many of the ones they sell now. I think they just released, what was it, yesterday, the Rey lightsaber that was like $400. This is one that's probably going to be more than that. They figured out a way to have it like come up from the top. It's just amazing. And that is going to be released in 2022 with the Star Wars Hotel. Oh my goodness, this place looks amazing. I'm sure it's another thing that's going to be very expensive, the Galactic Cruiser, but it's going to be worth it if you're a big Star Wars fan. I'm hoping to go down, again, knock on wood, that my radio station will get to do a grand opening of it. We'll see, because that's probably going to be the only way I can stay there, but it looks so cool, and you get that private entrance to Galaxy's Edge. I wonder, do you guys think, it might be an unfair advantage, but then again, if you're paying all that money, it might be an incentive. Do you think they'll have like guaranteed access to Rise of the Resistance that way? Think about that. I know they changed the times for Rise in both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I believe this is the same in Disneyland. 7 a.m. You can do that from your house or your hotel as long as you have a valid theme park admission and you have a park reservation for that day for Hollywood Studios. You can't park hop to it. You have to start your day there and have the reservation. You can make it at 7 a.m. and then again at 1 p.m. And I'm like 99% sure that's the same in Disneyland, which I've heard it's pretty easy to get Rise of the Resistance because they have a much lower occupancy. Hollywood Studios, they claim it's at 35. I don't know about that. When I was there last, I could tell you it did not feel like 35. It felt like more. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get one soon. But yeah, they changed the times. I like that the first one, you don't have to be there at 10 a.m. I think it was the first one. And for me, like, that's still breakfast time. I want to be able to enjoy it and start my day a little later. So having the 7 a.m. and then 1 p.m. is like perfect for me. So fingers crossed that works out. If you guys have been there and you've tried the new 7 a.m., 1 p.m. thing, let me know in the comments below how that's worked out for you. Hopefully all the notes I took are correct by the time this video is going out and I'm not saying any of the wrong information. I'm not like the expert. I try to know a thing or two, but I'm human. Okay, speaking of the parks, actually something very interesting I wanted to talk about. I went to the Disney store by me this morning. I live in New York, and I was looking for face masks for everybody because we have the issue of the face masks have to match the ears and nothing was matching. So we wanted to see some of the new ones, and they have a ton of new ones out right now. Very interesting that they're still $5.99 here, but in the parks, and I'm like 90% sure that the Disney stores in the Orlando area, they went up to $9.99. The ones in Walt Disney World definitely did, and they don't have as many prints as they did here at my store in New York. And I'm not in New York City, I'm on Long Island, so that's saying something. So just a little word to the wise, you may want to get some of those masks before you go down. If there's a particular one you're looking for, maybe they only have the Walt Disney World ones in Walt Disney World, okay, but they had Disneyland masks here, they had Pandora masks here, so just saying. All right, it is very, very exciting that Disneyland is finally reopened. I have been watching some of my favorite YouTubers and just been crying watching their vlogs. It's so special. I will say I skip through the Snow White part because I want to experience that for myself when I go to Disneyland, probably next year. And I'll do the same with the Avengers Campus, but oh, it's so good to see people in Disneyland again. I am like jonesing for it right now. I really miss it. And I know right now it's only open to California residents. I'm sure soon they're gonna open it up to more, but for all my friends out in California, I'm so glad that your happiness is back. You're part of your routine, Disneyland. If you're headed there, have an amazing time. Check out all the really cool merch they have there. And yeah, just enjoy it, soak it in. I can't wait to get there next year because I want to check out the Snow White ride, which I know right now is facing some controversy with the kiss. Look, I remember Snow White's Scary Adventure in Walt Disney World was definitely longer than the one in Disneyland, and that scene was in it. I feel like the ending scene in Disneyland kind of just ended. It didn't complete the story, but in Disneyland we had that scene, and that's just like my childhood to me. I don't see anything wrong with that. It was from the movie. So I heard there's a little bit of backlash, but I guess you just can't please everyone all the time. I hear it's beautiful. It's restructured the ride, like the exits by like Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique over there. So I'm really intrigued to see this ride. And of course, Avengers Campus on June 4th. I'm gonna bypass those videos. Not that I don't love those YouTubers. I want to see it for myself. But it's so great that after 412 days or whatever it was, Disneyland is reopened. That just, it's like all is right with the world. And very exciting that Bob Chapek, he was very vague, which I understand. He had to be kind of vague about the new membership program they're going to have. He said it's going to be some kind of an annual pass program by the end of the year that will roll out, but we really, as of this moment, don't have a lot of details. But that's super exciting, especially because right now you got to pay for parking and everything. Prices of Disneyland are way more than Disney World. And then in Disney World, the People Mover is reopened again, one of my favorite attractions. It will probably be the first one I do when I go to Magic Kingdom because the last time I went on that was December of 2019. So I need a good little spin on the People Mover. And this is really exciting. The college program kids are gonna go back. Yes, I am so happy. Next month. That seems pretty quick, but you know Disney, they always got the wheels in motion. So I'm thinking, and I could be wrong here, but I'm thinking because they have the college program kids coming back, and then Florida kind of has no more restrictions with occupancy anymore, I feel like it's going to go up in Disney World. Now, the governor did say that they can raise the occupancy above 35. Disney, again, at the time that I'm filming this, said they don't have plans to do that just yet, but I would probably think this summer the occupancy is going to go up a little bit. I kind of don't want it to because even at 35% right now, it could be a little crowded, but I do want more people to get to experience the magic. So time will tell. Okay, and speaking of the parks, I will be heading down there. What kind of vlogs would you guys like to see down there? I know a couple that I'm gonna do. You know there's gonna be a haul and maybe some shopping videos, but let me know what kind of videos would you like to see? Is it new stuff that you're into? Is it just like a day at the parks? Let me know what kind of videos you wanna see. Food videos? Let me know in the comments below. and let me know what other kind of videos you'd like to see on the way. Of course, I have hauls. Actually, I don't have any hauls of this current moment planned, which is good because I'm trying to behave, but I have like shoes I've been painting, more collection and declutter videos, giveaways, of course, but I would love to hear from you guys. So I did enough talking today. Let's talk in the comments below, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful week, and please wish all the moms out there a very happy Mother's Day. Thank you guys for all you do. You truly are the real superheroes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, and I'm sending lots of love, positivity, and pixie dust your way. Thanks for joining me. Let's talk more Disney soon, shall we? I'm Christina K. Have a Disney day.